apply for fewer, do them well. Get lots of generic, I didn't try very hard kind of applications because I didn't think I'd get the job anyway. So what's the point of making the application? Because I read it and go, didn't try very hard, and that's it. Little tips, use a rule of 3. The power of 3, they call it, where anything in 3s, education, 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 relocation, 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 said in 3s, things are quite impressive and they're remembered. So whenever you're writing an application, try and think of things, little writing techniques like that. So when you write something, give 3 very quick examples, 3 bullet points to illustrate your point. No more than that. So keep it quite crisp, but just make it quite punchy. But make sure you've got plenty of examples in it. Some of the top jobs attract the top people. Some of the less well-known sectors, or sectors that are perhaps less glamorous, have great opportunities. And of course, because it doesn't necessarily attract the Oxbridge grads or the very cream of the cream, you can find that you can progress really quickly by being the best around rather than the world's superhuman best. Whatever. I just thought, just tell them, just say stuff them. You kind of just, if you don't like me,
fine.
I don't care. What I just tend to do is just don't let it get me down for too long. I'm definitely not in the positive mental attitude, just ride through it. It's not back, it's setback. Just keep going. I get that, but I'm also in the school that says for a period of time, you're entitled to feel quite sorry for yourself and sore if it's the job you really wanted, or you did really, or usually what happens is one time in 10 we do really badly. You come out of an interview and think, I have so lanced that up. You're entitled to be a bit low for a bit. So just, for me, just accept that, but don't let it go on for too long. Make the most of whatever you're given.
Okay.
Even though you might think it's mundane, try and make it better, embellish it. I'll give you an example. So I do quite a lot of reporting for our clients. I've had one graduate who just did the reporting, left it in a black and white state, made it so that didn't format the pages so it didn't print very well when the client printed it, versus a graduate who just saw that and thought, hang on, I can make that look better than that. Made it quite visual, put a logo on it, switched it around a little bit so it was easier to read, set it on the margins on it, simple little things, set the margins on it so it was easy to print, looked good, client, and the client comes back and says, oh, thanks, that's amazing, exactly what I did. So even if you're given mundane jobs to do them better than people expect.
Okay.
And the second thing is when you're given a project to run, I've seen quite a reluctance from graduates to run a project, even if it's something within their capability and their headspace. I wise counsel against that. You take ownership and responsibility of projects, however small. Really, really take them, embrace the challenge and just kind of go for it. My experience of working with grads when they've settled in is they're bloody good and great to have around. So for me it's a bit, there seems to be this big transition, and it is, I know it is, I get that, and I don't remember it so well, but I'm a bit old, but I get that, but I don't see why it feels so different to you.
Okay.
I think this is a build-up, and the majority of you are ready to add value to businesses. And I want that talent, I need that talent. I need people who are brave enough to kind of tell me stuff, to challenge me, to bring their experience of a completely different perspective on life. Best bit of advice, one bit of advice would be don't see it as a big step up, just see it kind of more as a glide.
Sure.
Just be okay with it, it'll be fine.